Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Prison Architect. Look at our cash flow, man. Negative 22,000. Yeah, stopping exports is not a good thing. We're down to 49,000 bucks left now. We're losing a lot of money. I was going to keep building on. I've actually got a couple of structures currently being constructed. But, I don't have a whole lot of money to spend, and I kind of like the cushion. I want to get the garbage taken out. I've already taken away this zone. They've moved the garbage up to here, and now this garbage is starting to get taken out now, and that's good. So it's happening. It's just taking a really long time. I think I'm gonna put in a little bit of exports just to see if I can sustain a little bit longer. So if I put a little bit of exports like this, I wonder what this does to our garbage collection. Does this completely stop garbage being taken out, or like what exactly happens here? I wonder. Like here's a bunch of exports, right? They're bringing it in, and they're gonna start loading up the trucks now. But I'm wondering if it completely stops trash, because now these trucks I think are just gonna get loaded up with exports again. I don't know. It looks to me like no room for any trash on any truck. Yep. So that kind of starts it back up again, right? Not the best. I mean, it's great for money flow, but it's not good for garbage. So if you have a huge export system in place, if you have a lot of... You know what I should do? I should put the garbage ahead of exports. If I put the garbage before exports, then they'll take the garbage out before they get to exports, right? And then once the garbage is all gone, then they can continue to export. Because export is the thing that never stops. I mean, look at all the wood in these workshops. Look at this. This is nuts. There's too much wood in the workshops right now. So I'm kind of thinking I need to make money back. I'm losing too much cash right now. So I guess I'm going to turn this back on. And I'll have to figure out if there's another solution for this. But I think the solution here is to put the garbage above the exports. Kind of thinking that is the solution. But we'll turn exports back on, and we'll start making some more money, and hopefully we'll be able to good. But okay, in this episode, what I wanted to do, and now that I don't have a whole lot of cash, I don't know if I can do it, but maybe I'll split this into 2 separate recording sessions while I get on with what I was doing before. But what I wanted to do here is to make another workshop, and I wanted to sort of restructure a few things here to get another workshop. But there's another thing I want to do also. Let's get rid of this shakedown. There's not a whole lot of places for them to search left anyway. But another thing here, if I look at my prisoners, there are now no minimum security prisoners remaining in the prison. And there's only 6 normals. Right? There's only 6 mediums. I like how it says... I like how the first bit here says normal, but then the second bit here says medium. If it wasn't for the color, I probably wouldn't know which one's which. But... So what I've done here is I've started to take out these solitary cells, the ones that had no heat, right? I want them to not be using them anymore. I want them to exclusively be using the solitary facilities that I have set up to accommodate them for their warmth needs. This one's not deconstructed yet, but it's not designated as solitary anymore either, so there's that. So what I want to do here, if I look at deployment, I don't have anything for medium anymore, right? There's for normal, minimum. There you go. There is no minimum left, right? Let's also get this. I'm not sure why that was unmarked, but whatever. Oh, this workshop. It's marked as staff only, like a dumbass, right? Like I noticed this, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll fix that later. Why did I just fix it now? No idea. So there's that. That's taken care of. Hopefully they'll start going to work in there now. That's fun. Probably need some deployment in there. So I think throughout the day, we'll probably want a few guards in there. We don't need it through here and here. I don't really know, actually. Let's just make sure there's guards in there at all times. Yeah, whatever. We'll put 3 guards in there at all times. It's fine. So hopefully they'll get on working with this stuff. There's not a whole lot here, but, you know, there's some, right? There's some. It can happen. There's some progress that can be made. It's just a little workshop. But what I want to do in this town is I want to make sure that there's enough jobs, right? We got to create some jobs. We know how it works. City management, right? We got to make sure. Look at all the exports. It's just flooding in now. There's no chance for garbage to ever get taken out now. No chance. Not going to happen. At least there's some pockets here, right? There's where we can store more. But, like, that needs to happen. I'm wondering if I... I mean, if I shift this exports down here, then I could put the garbage above the trucks, right? It's not as convenient for everyone to take it there as it is here. Like, this is a really good place, especially on both sides. But at the same time, I feel like that kind of has to happen. And these exports here are barely ever going to get taken out because by the time the trucks get here, they're already, you know, they're already full. But I don't know. We'll keep on doing our thing. I should be making pretty mad bank here. Should be making some pretty good money. I want to get another workshop though. So let's go with... I don't want to take away the reception desk. I can't take away parole. Because parole's kind of like... Well... I mean... There's a visitor area going to be here, and there's a visitor area here. Maybe I don't need this visitor area. If the whole prison's going maximum, then I don't need that other visitor area, right? Because they can all come through here then. But then I'll probably need a bigger visitation area. One person requires medical attention. Is it Gordon? Sadly, no. Okay, well, kind of thinking where I want to put this. Part of me wants to put it on this side of the road. And if this wasn't already like pretty much a prime laundry area, I probably would. I'm just thinking now. I'm thinking and buying time while this bank goes back up. Like 4,000, 3,000, 4,200, 1,150. So much exports every single day. It's going to be nuts. This export was only 10,000 yesterday. This is going to jump up to like 80 something now, probably. Because they're filling these trucks up super fast. I've also added an extra door. This was in place last episode, but I didn't really point it out. Extra door. They can get through a lot faster now. Like, they're starting to use both doors, and it's nice that way. Okay, well, I'm going to keep on with this, I guess. I got some money now. Where do I want... This is going to be a park, if anyone was wondering. I was going to have like a public park, right? And look at these trees, right? Like they're growing, and they all look exactly the same, sadly. This one might look a little different. We'll see. But they all look the same, and that's sad. I wish they didn't look the same, but I do. That's why I want to keep these, like this one right here, I want to keep it because, you know, like it's a unique tree, and it's kind of like, I want to have sort of like a, I don't know what you call it. I don't know what the name of it really is, but just like a general area for these houses to use, right? Sort of like their own little park. So, what if I like put like a little bench? You know, maybe put like a little bench here. Put like another one like right here, and like maybe another one sort of. I don't know, 2 benches is probably fine, and then maybe we'll have like a little path, like a walkway, right? So maybe do like a. Yeah, like a dirt road. Oh, I've already drawn it. Okay, good. I was trying to brainstorm on how I wanted this to go, and I'm glad I've already done the dirt. So like, there's a dirt path right here. So it's just sort of something for them to walk around and, you know, walk around through. And then I'll put the bench actually, because I do want a second bench, but I don't want to put it on the path. So what I could do is like maybe shift it in a little bit, and just kind of put it here, you know, or here. I think it looks better here. Let's do it there. Yeah, we can have, I don't know, I'd put something in the middle here, but just the fact that this is a more unique tree, right? It just looks a little different. I like that. Let's make this whole thing grass. Well, not the path, because I just put that in there, but let's make, see, this is dirt right here. So that means this is grass. All this is grass already? This isn't grass. Let's make this grass. And this. And all the way down here. Now, it's going to tell me that the tree needs to be taken out when I do this. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to the objects, and I'm going to right-click this. And yeah, it removes the grass too. So there won't be any grass where this tree is, which is unfortunate, but I want to keep that tree. So Let's put grass around the edges at least. Kind of like this. Maybe we'll do another path, like through here. Maybe like another little walkway path, I don't know. Like little, yeah. Maybe just around the building kind of thing like this. Just trying to mix it up. Trying to make it look interesting. Right here too, we could put another one. Here's a dirt. It's kind of like a dirt sort of thing happening here. Maybe I can extend that and maybe bring it over to this path. And then maybe this side also has a path that goes. Maybe the whole thing just ends up being dirt. I hope not. I don't think it will, but we'll see how it looks when the snow goes away. Hello, bam, 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 bam. Hello, yes, yes, I'm here. What do you want? Gordon? Gordon's messing up things again. There he is, in solitary, thinking about what he's done, finally. Not really. 2013 years. Scott Gordon has reached 2,000 plus years in this prison. And he's really not slowing down at all. He's not slowing down much at all. There is a way, I want to point this out, there is a way to edit the save file of the game to place a prisoner in death row. There is a way to do that, all right? I'm throwing that out there. I'm not going to do it, but there's definitely a way to do it. Didn't I do this? I thought I did this church already. You know, I probably just missed it. Altar. How did I want to do this? The altar goes here, I think. And then there were pews kind of like this, I think. I think the pews were like that. And then the prayer mats were along the edge of the pews and then along the front. I think that's how I had it. I don't remember, but I think that's how that was. We'll do that. And then I also need a camera in there. Got to spy on the religious ones. Make sure they're not causing any trouble. Actually, you know what? If I was going to spy on them, I probably would want the camera to be positioned more like... Ooh, I can't... Oh, I can put it there. That's probably good. I probably want it to be facing them, you know? Right in their face. Okay, this is coming along nicely. I'm gonna keep working on this. I have a good money flow now. It doesn't show because this is still yesterday's financing. This dollar value here doesn't change until this updates. So it updates on the day. So if I move this down, you'll see that this is going to update in a little bit here. So just speed ahead another 10 minutes in game time. And our finances will change now. Boom. Now we're making 77,000 a day, right? So 111,000 in exports. Unstoppable. And look at this. It's still tons more left. Absolutely unstoppable. And this is the reason why the garbage is full again. There's no place for garbage again. I need to move this system. This needs to be moved. It just has to happen. I need to move exports. Let's do that right now. We're going to take and do a brick building. I'm going to move exports to be right here. So I'm going to take... let's put it here. One big building right here that's exports. Yep. This big building is going to be our export center. And you know what? I'm going to do another one on the other side because it makes sense. So two big Now the thing is, it doesn't make sense because the forestry is eventually going to be down here. Right? This is the end location for the forestry. So if anything, I should have this big facility down here. Let's get the foundation money back. And make sure there's nothing like set to be deconstructed or anything. No. Let's think about this. The end, right? We want to build for the future, not for the present need. And I think exports is in a bad spot. I think we'd be better off having a giant workshop right here. Move the staff room out of there. It's not going to be there when we turn staff needs on anyway. Take storage. We could leave... See, the storage is going to be tricky. We could put storage here. Leave this as storage, because this could provide storage accommodations to the rest of this area too. I also probably should have another storage area. Maybe I'll put another storage over here. Maybe. Maybe another one over here too. I don't know. We'll see. But we definitely need another workshop. So I'm kind of thinking all of this is going to get turned into a workshop. And then the exports, I'm going to move it down. I'm going to move it down right here. We're going to expand this building and make it bigger. So let's plan this out a little bit. If I was going to take this and move this to be like this could be our export center. It doesn't have to be super big, but it does have to be able to hold a whole bunch of stuff that we're exporting. So I'm thinking the export center can be like this. There's not a whole lot of planning that goes into that. That's just like, oh yeah, by the way, do this. So that's what we're going to do. Exports is going to be here. Hopefully that means destroying this fence. But in case it doesn't, I guess I'll do it afterwards. So let's get that built. Now all the trucks will then come down here for exports, right? They'll have to come all the way here to get their exports, which means that all of the stuff from the workshops is going to have to be hauled all the way down here to exports, which is terrible. Now let's stop this. Now that's just gross. That's gross, you guys. It's gross. It's too far. It's too far. It's too far. I'm gonna cancel that. Let's cancel the planning lines. It's too far. I don't like it at all. I really actually kind of want this. I want the forestry. This isn't too far, right? Using these right from here, having to take them down to here into exports, that's not that far. It's not as convenient as right across the street kind of thing, but it's not that far. To where this down here, I feel like that's like some extra walking through here, down through here, all the way through here. That's just extra time I don't want them to take. Even though our forestry is going to be here. So maybe the exports and storage can be like one big facility, kind of like it is now. And like some of this stuff, like, no, that's not going to matter anyway. This wood is going to get hauled up to here. And then the stuff that we build will get hauled down to here. It's like a central location for these. I like this much better. Let's do this. All right, so I want to do, this is going to be another workshop. So this is going to be where our exports are. And then I can have all the garbage be along this wall here and here, with all the deliveries being done right here. Because there's not a whole lot of deliveries, right? Most of the deliveries we have in deliveries right now is just unsorted mail, which, I mean, whatever. I might as well just get rid of that mailroom again because it's not going to work. So, I don't know. Whatever. Let's make it shared and see if that changes anything. Probably not. All right, so let's take and go like this. We're going to take the building, and I'm going to make it, yeah, let's just do it this way. Let's make it in line with that. Let's kind of right along the fence line that we had before. Let's just do like this. This is our exports, and I'll put a storage here too, I guess. This will be our exports and storage center right here. That's what I want build, and I'm going to commit to that now. So now, just to prove I'm committing to that, let's get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of the exports yet, actually, because they're still delivering things. They're still... Wait, what's going on here? Why aren't you... Yeah, load the trucks up. It's because I made something else a priority. They're going to ignore this until that's done, which is fine. That's what I want anyway. That's what I want anyway. But that does mean I think it's going to start... We're going to start getting like a row of trucks, which is not necessarily what I want, but whatever. Cut down the trees, boys. This is no longer forestry. It's kind of a pointless place to have forestry anyway. Wow, that was a big autosave. Huge, actually. I'm hoping it didn't mess up my recording, but there should be a requirement for forestry, and that's you know, that the facility that's forestry is outdoors. That should be the requirement. It wasn't, but it should be. All right, so let's get now brick building. Let's go like this, all the way down to here. Stretch it down this way, stretch it down this way, and make the whole thing brick building. Okay. Now, we've got this door that goes outwards. This is a remote door. For now, it's a remote door. I'm going to keep it as a remote door, too. This door is good to go in. This door is good to go in, but I'm going to change this door to be a staff door. And then I want 2 doors on this. And I want them kind of like maybe here and like here. So like we can unload the trucks and stuff. So that all the trucks and stuff will get loaded up right here. So let's do a door there and there. And how about one more here? Why not? Let's put 3 doors on this. Let's get them to do that, and then I'm gonna zone this whole area to be exports. So we can do that right now. Nothing stopping that from happening. Okay, there we go. So we'll get on with that. Nice. Make it all brick. And they're going to start pulling all the logs into here. So now, let's go ahead and get rid of exports up here. So this is no longer exports. Wow. So many stutters. I think this is going to mess up my video for sure. Like, all those stutters are terrible for my video. I'm pretty sure it's going to get messed up now. This episode might be delayed because I'm going to have to remux it. And I'm going to have to re-encode it after the fact, which is going to suck. But so, if this episode came out slow. Wow. If this episode came out slow, and it's like a couple days or whatever, that's why. Because I had to basically reconfigure its entire frame rate and remux it with Handbrake and all sorts of stuff. So, whoops. Okay, so with exports being here now, and that being the only place for exports, the truck should go down here to load up. Should. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Can we get it sorted? You done? Good. Okay. This is one of those things, like, deaths in the prison happen every day. So, like, I'm not really concerned about deaths in the prison. There's nothing I can do about it. It's going to happen every day. All right. So, look, garbage. Yay, garbage. They're taking all the garbage out now because that's the first thing that there is to grab, right, is garbage. The first thing there is to grab. So they'll do all their deliveries. They'll drop off everything they want to deliver because we want everything to be in the prison as fast as possible so we can work with it. And then all the things they take away from the prison will be later down the road. So they come in, they drop stuff off, then they come down, they pick up any garbage that's available to pick up, and then they continue. And if there's room in the truck, after the garbage is picked up, then they'll take the exports, right? That's how we'll do that. And then once the garbage is all done, and the garbage gets really light, you know, it'll be 2-3 bags a day kind of thing, 4 or 5 bags a day or whatever, which is nothing to the trucks. It's like basically like 2 truckloads worth of garbage every day, pretty much. So, 2 trucks every day will take the garbage out, and the rest of them will just do exports. That will be better, because otherwise we're going to get this long train right here. I'm not sure why we had this long train, because this guy's not doing anything. This should be on the truck. So, let's go. Chop, chop. What are you doing? Truck driver. Load your truck. You have 1 spot left. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Little things like this. When is he going to do it? When is he going to do it? Don't know. He's holding up the whole line right now. I mean, the workmen are trying to, like, move a whole bunch of stuff around. So, like, once the workmen get on it... Yeah, see, now the workmen are moving it. The workmen can move a whole bunch of trash into the trucks now. There we go. Once they're done moving it down to here, this is our export center now. Which actually starting to look pretty good. Kinda liking it. They're not exporting much. We're just moving it down there now. We're not exporting much. And that's because we're filling it up with garbage. Which is great. I'm going to start taking away garbage down here. So let's take away the zoning for garbage, let's say here. Wow, recording is really struggling here. Really struggling. I'm not confident about this episode. Not confident. We'll see if the footage is okay. I don't know. Not confident so far, but if it's not, oh my God. Wow. If it's not working out, if the footage can't handle it for some reason, or if my footage is messed up, then I'll just record the next episode from this point, and then I'll tell you what I did rather than showing you. But if you have this problem where your garbage is piling up because of your exports, it's probably a good idea to move your garbage before your exports. Because your exports, while they do make you money, Grant, your present's gonna start loading up with a whole bunch of trash, right? And trash needs to get taken out first, I think. So Look at all the garbage trucks. Yay, all the garbage trucks. Woohoo, we're getting garbage out. Yay, everyone likes to get garbage out. Let's get these workmen in there. I think I need a door here. I think I need a door. The problem with doors through here, though, is it provides an avenue for prisoners to get out. Right? Like right now, having these gates be the only way that people can move through. All right, we'll do it. Fine. I'll put a couple of people in here, I guess. I didn't want to. Like, it's just extra staff that I don't feel like having in here, but whatever. We'll have somebody stationed at each of these checkpoints and call it good. This should also be staff only. All those should be staff only. And this should be maximum sec. Although it really doesn't matter because, like I said, there's only 6... Yeah, only 6 normals in my custody. So, like, whatever. Basically, I could do this. And just keep them all right here. These are the dorms now for those guys. I can keep them all right here. The entire prison, my normal security population is right here. Everything else is maximum only. And until these guys are out, well, I have 2 options. I either have these guys in the holding cell and just have them live in here. But then I can't have, like, this canteen is maximum only and all that stuff. But what I could do, I guess, I could turn the whole thing to shared. I mean, it's not like Gordon can get out. It's not like the Supermax are going to get in here. I just don't want the protective custody people using these facilities, which they still have been. Right? They've still been doing it. They're not supposed to. But I find them over here all the time, and I think it's because of like the way I have solitaries working out. These guys don't have their own solitary cells. Not super concerned about it, but it is, I guess, a bit of a concern. We need to kind of balance these jobs a little bit. Let's put 2 in the workshop, 3 in the laundry, and 1 in the store. There's no point in having 1 in the store because there's no one to buy it if everyone's working, you know? Like, he's working in the store, but there's no reason because there's no one to buy it because everyone else is working someplace, right? And actually, I don't think anyone's qualified to work here. It says that there are 5 eligible, but I'm pretty sure that the eligible people that are left to work here, I'm not sure if it's talking about people who are actually in this protective custody. I'm not sure. We'll leave them in the laundry. I'll leave 2 in the laundry and see if we can get 1 to come over to the shop and buy something. I don't know. Maybe he'll work in the workshop. I have no idea. Okay, so all of this stuff is done now. Cool. Let's make this our next workshop. What I got to do then, I got to be careful not to open this up for prisoners to get out because there's this whole airlock here, but that airlock's not going to stay with this happening. So what I want to do, I think, is demolish these walls, get rid of the staff room. So we'll dismantle all these objects too. Gonna get rid of the staff room. And we're gonna get rid of storage too. I'm gonna move this room. Where is it? Storage. I'm gonna move storage here. And I'm gonna get rid of storage here. And this is gonna make it to where all this stuff that gets stored is gonna get stored over here instead of here. That's gonna free up a lot of room for us to do what we wanna do here. I'm also gonna get rid of the staff door here. And actually, there's no reason for people to walk through here anymore. I mean, deliveries is here, though. Yeah, deliveries. How do I want to handle deliveries? Forgot about deliveries. Okay, we'll leave a small section over here. Let's do it this way. We'll leave a small section right here where people can move deliveries through, right? So we'll put the wall for this, like, maybe here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's just keep this going. Want to dismantle the objects. Get rid of the doors that are here. They don't need to be there anymore. All the garbage is getting taken out. Let's move this now. We'll move this garbage. And have them move that up in the other slots. So by the time this is all done, all of the garbage should be up here, and nothing should be here. This should all be like export material here. Look at all these exports. Wow. It's full already. Look at that. We could extend it further. We absolutely could extend this further. I'm going to dismantle this and do it. Because it sounds to me, looks to me. You know, actually, no, let's not do that, because this doesn't need to be any bigger. Once the garbage is taken care of, then they'll start loading this off the trucks. Right now, they're not exporting anything because there's no room. So, like, I think that's pretty much it. So, I'm going to notice my income dropping a lot. Yeah, it already is. My income's going to be dropping a lot. Probably like 30,000 a day or so, maybe even more. Because really, this is the same as taking away exports and then saying, hey, go, you know, do only trash. It's basically what I've told them, because the garbage comes first. These guys definitely need a way to get better, like, through here. So I'm thinking, I mean, I've provided them a way, haven't I? Maybe not. Yeah, once they go through here and they're trapped in this section, if they want to go over here, then they're not going to come all the way around and go around. So, okay, let's try this. Let's give them a door. Let's give them a door here. So when they come through this way, for some stupid reason, instead of just going all the way around, they'll have a door there. And I guess we'll put a door here. I guess we'll put a door there. On this side of the remote door. So maybe workmen will start using this pathway. This walkway is supposed to be what they used, but they're just not using it like I thought they should. Or like I thought they would, so we'll see what they end up doing. It's raining. More clothing need. Our clothing need's going to be crazy bad right now. Oh, yeah. Hygiene and clothing need. Spirituality is actually quite far up. I did have a random event recently that told me that some spiritual leader or some of the prisoners have become more spiritual lately or whatever. So maybe that's this influx. Or it could mean that I don't have enough chapels. I have noticed they're quite full. This holding cell is all done. Got some beds in here. Got some benches, toilets, showers, everything the holding cell needs. Everything the holding cell needs. More deaths. Gordon. Yep. Let's get him 2,038 years. Let's get him to not be in solitary anymore. Call it good. 2,038 years. Pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm losing too much money right now. This is not good. The garbage situation is really hauling me up. But I'm almost done with it. Like, there's no garbage here. We got some here. And there's very little over here. So actually, let's get rid of this too. I don't need this to be garbage anymore either. So let's go. Now the workmen can move the garbage from here up to here. I'm just going to lock this gate open for now. So let them move that through nice and fast. Then hopefully the trucks and stuff will pick it up and away it goes. We're going to be short on cash for a bit though. That's what's just going to happen. So I'm going to let this play on a little bit. I'm going to build out this workshop so where we have another one. We're going to get maybe another workman or maybe another like learning to do in the workshop or whatever it's called. Workshop safety course or something, right? Yeah, workshop safety. There's 7 interested, so I'm thinking I'm going to get some more people trained in this. And then we'll have more people working in the workshops. That will increase our income even further. Everything will be cool. Hopefully this footage is good. Hopefully this episode recorded fine with all these glitches and stops. Come on back for the next one, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. And subscribe if you want more. I'm also going to plug my Twitch a couple more times probably. I'm going to be streaming a lot more using my Twitch. I do have a vacation that's coming up, like a trip overseas coming up in 2 weeks. On the 16th of January, I'm going to be flying. So from the 16th of January to February 3rd, I'm actually not in the country at all. I'm completely gone. I won't be able to record anything. I'm hoping that I have enough footage saved up throughout the course of that trip to where I can release things semi-regularly for you. Maybe not daily, but semi-regularly for you while I'm gone. So Hopefully that is there. This series is going to progress a little bit further. I'm going to get the houses done. Come on back for the next one. It's going to be fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.